I spent the last few days scrolling through Instagram and Facebook trying to see exactly what AI UGC looks like right now, and honestly, most of it is pretty weak. Dead eyes, robotic voices, content that's not that realistic and is also just not that consistent across clips. It makes you want to gouge your eyes out, and trust me, we've all been there looking at AI videos that just do not look good and do not make the cut. But mixed in with all of that, there's a small amount of brands that are doing AI UGC and the affiliate method of scaling up AI avatar accounts, driving revenue to Amazon, and they're doing it extremely successfully. They're making videos that are hard to tell they're AI UGC. Not that that even matters, because a lot of the AI UGC converts quite well despite being imperfect. And these brands are pulling in 6 and 7 figures a month quietly, utilizing the AI affiliate method. They're not talking about it much because this stuff works well, and they're not trying to get their competitors to hop on it right now. Having scaled brands to over 300K a month on TikTok Shop, having scaled multiple brands to over $1 million revenue on TikTok Shop, I thought it'd be valuable to break down exactly what's working with AI UGC right now, because it mimics what's been seen with TikTok Shop affiliate. It's quite a similar strategy in terms of scripting. It's quite a similar strategy in terms of the affiliates you're working with, and exactly the type of brands that are successful on TikTok Shop are successful with AI affiliate, because the Amazon and the TikTok Shop short form video to revenue framework and a funnel is just so similar. So whether you're using the ManyChat auto DM strategy to get affiliates to buy your product through an Instagram or Facebook video straight onto TikTok Shop, or you're making TikTok Shop affiliates make content and drive those sales to TikTok Shop, it's quite a similar strategy, especially because these are the exact same products. Typically, these are the same types of offers. The AOV is typically somewhere around $30, $40, $50. And so the whole idea and so the whole opportunity is actually quite similar at a high level. Section 1, why most AI UGC looks terrible and doesn't get retention and doesn't perform. The consumer's eye has evolved a lot at this point. They're used to being sold something, they're used to being pitched something, and now they're also used to AI slop that just doesn't really do the trick. And so the number one thing with AI UGC is that it actually needs to provide value and be compelling. Some of the biggest things are eye contact that doesn't stay consistent. Another would be that AI voice rhythm where it just doesn't sound the way a person would talk. And the last thing would just be inconsistency across the videos. And most importantly, actually, would be video scripting. What is the person saying? What are they calling out? What is the hook? What is the call to action? If scripting can be accomplished, actually, those other things don't even matter much at the end of the day. So in my opinion, as someone who's actually looking to drive as much revenue as possible from this content, it doesn't necessarily need to be the most visually perfect. It doesn't necessarily need to say things perfectly, but the most important thing is actually going to be, when you're working with affiliates specifically, is the making sure that they know how to capture audience attention, capture your ideal customer's attention, and actually drive revenue from this type of content. And because in reality, I've seen pages with imperfect videos actually perform and actually drive sales. And so at the end of the day, what you're going to need the most in order to actually focus on here is content that can get views, and from that, sales, right? So it needs to be posting consistently, and it needs to be able to capture attention by building trust. So here's why this is all worse than you think. When retention drops in the first 3 seconds, people stop watching the video. It tells the algorithm it's not an interesting video, right? And it's going to get less and less views and less interest. Your CPM ends up going up because the algorithm is flagging this video as not interesting. The viewers that do watch end up not getting the message much because the AI video is just not put together right. And then over time, your meta ads account also learns to feed you cheaper traffic. As a result, it's going to convert even less and less. And by the time you actually notice this, it's probably going to be too late. So now that you know what's killing the content, let's talk about a few things you can do to actually solve these challenges. The first is going to be actually designing avatars that can convert. The avatars need to be authority figures that can actually drive trust. I'm talking whether it's an Amish woman, a grandmother, a skincare expert if you have a skincare brand, or anything along these lines. It doesn't really matter what the avatars are as long as they look consistent. They also have a patient and image that they're actually talking about and describing, and actually having scripts that are designed to actually target your ideal customers' problems and then actually provide value and solutions and help around those issues, and then subtly pitch the product via tracking link in the DMs or stories. All right, so here we have pulled up an example account. This is a real account that we are using, that we grew at the agency. One of our affiliate profiles looks like this video was just freshly posted a few minutes ago. And so we're actually growing these AI affiliate pages the entire day. A good example video would be one like this. As you can see, first of all, a compelling hook, both a visual hook and a text-based script hook. So you can see kind of what exactly happens here in the video. She actually gets your attention early on. She's in an actual hair salon. This is for a hair growth product. And so she's actually talking through how people can do different things to actually improve their hair growth. This video is highly realistic. It's about as realistic as it can get right now when it comes to AI UGC, and it's all designed to actually capture attention, solve problems of the ideal customer without even pitching the product in a very aggressive way.
Here's how this works. What I do is I start out with generating a video or an image for the video. So you basically go here and you just design basically, to a high level what your script should be. And then from there, actually generate the image and the authority figure image. Then you go to Grok Imagine and you generate the video itself, obviously going for the highest quality script and also just going for the highest quality image. And then from there, you have your hook, you have your body, and then you have your call to action at the end. Add that script into the video, and that's how the videos start to get started. I like Grok Imagine. I actually recommend it for like AI affiliates when they're in content creators and they're starting out right now. And then because of the fact that you can only generate 10 seconds of clip at a time maximum, you're gonna have to generate the scripts in segments of 10 seconds each, and that's what you see here. So that's the aspect of just generating each aspect of the script, creating each aspect of it in 10-second increments, and once you have all the increments done, then you can start to add them all together. But first, you just have to make sure that your script can be fully designed in sections of 10 seconds at a time, and it's relatively simple to do here, and this is exactly how it's done. Now, once they're all done, all those video scripts down, those little video segments downloaded, all those 10-second segments, I upload them all to a tool like CapCut, make sure that they're in the right order, and then now I can just finish up the editing of the video, which is pretty much as simple as adding captions, making sure that the editing is tight, adding header if necessary, adjusting the video volume to be as loud as possible. That's a little something I like to do as well. I like to make the video volume loud just to make sure that the videos really pop and get that attention even easier once they're on the For You page or being scrolled upon. And that's pretty much how it goes. So now once the video scripts are added, the last step is just to make sure that you actually have voice. And for that, Higgsfield you can use very well for audio. Upload your video and you can start to add audio in the ideal voice that you want, and make sure again that the script is just aligned with the voice and that it's being made. So that's what we're using right now for scripting. And then by the end, you're able to export and then download your finished video and then post to Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you want to post it. And that's exactly how we're generating the videos at a high level.
All you need to do in order to accomplish this is have each AI affiliate create a page that is an expert or an authority figure expert in the niche. If it's hair growth, it could be skincare experts, it could be hairstylists, it could literally be an old lady with great hair who can talk through this product. It doesn't even really matter. It's just about having great scripts and having good content designed throughout and posting daily and actually being consistent with content as well. By the way, if you're running a TikTok shop or Amazon brand, 8 or 9 figures, and looking to aggressively scale with affiliates, whether these are AI affiliates, posting content on Instagram and Facebook, driving sales to the Amazon, or if it's TikTok shop and you're looking to get more TikTok shop affiliates and processes and systems in place in order to drive and scale your revenue on there, we've got you covered. Go to maverickcreative.net, my agency, apply on link, and you can schedule a call. We can discuss if we're able to help you or not and just point you in the best direction. Now let me keep going. Here's what brands need to watch out for the most when creating AI UGC. So the number one thing would be platform suspensions. It's of course a risk. All accounts need to be fully compliant. All accounts should be warmed up before posting. You should not have a live link in the account within the first 1 or 2 weeks. You should actually continuously post and soft launch the brand without actually just putting links in the account page the first day. Another thing would be claims. In terms of claims, I would recommend going from the frame of I noticed this, I saw this, instead of just actually making full-on generalistic broad health claims, because that's a lot more risky. One wrong line can get a page banned. It can actually reduce your momentum quite a bit if that page is actually already getting sales for you. And so ideally pages should get banned as little as possible. Another reason why the AI affiliate method works so well, it doesn't really get banned that much. Each affiliate has their own phone or phones. They're creating content on their own. And so it doesn't all link back to one guy or one phone farm that's got 100 phones, on the same IP address or something along those lines. Because anyway, that is quite a risky method that I honestly do not recommend that much as of now, just because I'm not seeing it work much. So you got to watch out for brand voice drift once you scale past 5 videos per day, which is obviously quite easy to hit. Now, what I'm talking about is people making false claims about your product, affiliates saying the wrong things. You really want to make sure that everyone's staying consistent with the actual benefits of your product and continuously calling out your ideal customers. Another aspect of this is making sure that you target USA viewers. As an Amazon or TikTok shop brand, ideally our viewers and our customers specifically, because we want to make money from this at the end of the day. Remember, it's not just a game of views. We want to make money from this. Don't simply make content that's not going to allow for that. So what I'm talking about here is really specifically making sure that you're getting a USA customer demographic in addition to scripts that are calling out your ideal customers. And so what that means is making sure that your viewers are in the USA. Even for USA creators, this is a challenge on AI accounts. I haven't seen anybody else talk about this, but it's true. So what I'm talking about is AI creators are getting not enough viewers on their pages, 20 to 50%. Not enough of their viewers are actually American. It's a common problem. What you got to do is make sure you're doing everything possible to hint that this account is American in the content, in the scripting, in everything you're doing, in order to make sure that you're actually getting as many USA viewers as possible, because only USA viewers typically will have the potential to be customers with these types of products. That's not always true. Brands, of course, do things overseas. My audience, to be honest, is mostly American brands, and so that's what I'm really talking about here. Next thing will be running on a single point of failure. Make sure that you're not running on a single point of failure. Make sure that all your accounts are not connected. The affiliate method is so good because you're never running on a single point of failure. You're never really dependent on one affiliate. Good affiliates, by the way, you should become reliant upon in a sense, because if they are driving revenue for you and making content consistently, I would absolutely get them on a retainer as quickly as possible. What top brands are actually doing right now is going even beyond this to hiring these creators full time. That way they can't work with their competitors. Number one risks with this strategy like this is that your biggest affiliates that are making you the most money will get hired by your competitor on some sort of arrangement or agreement. And so the best way to actually avoid all of that is to hire them first. So if a creator is making good money for you, whether that, as an example, let's say they're making $100,000 a month for you, locking them down at 5 to 10K a month full time, not allowing them to work with anyone else, the exclusivity deal will be an amazing way to lock down creators that are making you money. You don't have to hire them for a year, but hire them even short term in order to make sure they don't go to your competitors, making content for you. As long as it's growing revenue sustainably and profitably, there's no reason not to do this as much as you can. Now I'm talking specifically about brands that are looking to scale up aggressively. And if you're looking to scale up aggressively, you definitely want to lock down as many killers for your brand as possible and make sure that they don't leave to work with a competitor or another product. Now, here's why supplementing with real human AI affiliates, I know that doesn't sound right, but here's how human AI affiliates are key to actually growing a program like this. Right now, AI affiliate accounts grow, they do well, they perform. The reality is phone farm methods and doing it all in-house is very, very difficult, if not actually impossible right now. The platform has banned them. They're also typically illegal or extremely non-compliant. The risk is simply too great for a brand. You're running on a single point of failure. In order to get around this, the most effective method that I found is AI affiliates. I built a community of about 80 to 100 AI affiliates already. They're making content for brands. There's almost no shadow bans. I would say suspensions alone are probably below 5% in this community right now because of the fact we have no reliance on a single point of failure, not one IP address. Everything is so diversified across their own phones, their own devices, their own information that you're not going to run into these issues. And so the best thing for your brand is to have as many killer AI affiliates as possible in order to drive revenue. This is exactly what Rosabella is doing. It's exactly what top brands are doing in order to make sure that they're not reliant on one creator and they can actually scale properly and sustainably without running into suspension issues that halt the program. This way you can actually test tons of hooks because each creator can make different scripts, test them all simultaneously, and whoever does best and whatever performs best, other creators can instantly replicate. And so having a Discord community, which is what we do, build Discord communities for each brand and actually allow creators to communicate, learn from each other, do group calls, etc., and actually provide scripting and provide management in order to make sure that revenue grows as much as possible. In addition to this, human affiliates work extremely well. What I'm talking about here is not humans making AI affiliates, also talking about real influencers, human affiliates making content. We utilize TikTok Shop affiliates in this way constantly because they work so well. TikTok Shop affiliates have been around for a while. There's already a great method to find them, using tools like Kruva. In addition, like my network, we actually know creators are already doing well, so we can just work with multiple brands. But regardless, creator communities, creator houses, Discord groups, Kruva, outreach tools, TikTok Shop, Seller Center, all of these are great methods to find good creators. Really looking for the good ones, obviously, especially if you're an 8 or 9 figure brand. You don't really have time to waste shipping samples to creators that make $500 GMV per month. Finding good creators that are top level or mid-tier level that you can train to become top level creators are some of the biggest hacks that you can do in order to grow your revenue as much as possible. In addition to this, skincare experts, doctors, real PhDs, whatever niche you're in, getting the experts of that niche as affiliates, influencers for your brand is a massive leg up for additional authority, because that way you can have your AI accounts actually tag those videos, share those videos, and even quote those videos in their content to utilize real proof to actually further support the AI content as well and grow even more. One more thing I'll add is the most important aspect of this is to understand how it fits into what I call the Hudson method. Hudson method is what Sean Frank, a lot of AI brands are calling the rise of comfort. Comfort success on TikTok Shop is because they utilized a broad affiliate method to get as many TikTok Shop affiliates to make content. Not AI videos, but real TikTok Shop affiliate videos. By making as many TikTok Shop affiliate videos as they could, they created an absolute content library of content to run as paid ads, TikTok Shop GMV Max, as well as meta ads. Those ads are the backbone of scaling right now. AI ad creative is performing extremely well. Many, if not most, top brands in the CPG world are already testing with AI ads, whether it's Groons, whether it's Comfort, whether it's Physician's Choice, and many others. If you are not running AI ad creatives or you don't know how to source content for it, the best way, in my opinion, is utilizing affiliates in the same way that Comfort utilizes TikTok TikTok Shop affiliates to make content, you want to actually create a content library from your AI side as well, seeding the same way. AI affiliates create tons of content. The best performers will be the best performers on AI ad creative through Meta as well. So if you're not already having a way to source a lump sum of AI ad creative, these affiliates are the best way to do it. Not only are they the best way to do it in terms of speed and efficiency and skill level, but they're also going to be an extremely cheap way to get AI ad creative that's actually already proven to perform, especially if it's already viral organically. You know that all it really needs is a call to action, a little bit of B-roll, and it's going to be a perfect ad creative for Meta. So if you're not doing that as well, it's an additional massive opportunity from the AI affiliates method for scaling CPG brands with Amazon and with TikTok Shop right now. If you found this video helpful, I made something for you that you will find infinitely more helpful. It's the full AI affiliate playbook that has allowed us to scale brands, not only with TikTok Shop affiliates to several 6 figures per month and 7 figures, also to scale AI affiliate brands and scale and add thousands of dollars in the first few weeks of even working together with them, all through the playbook of AI affiliate accounts, building AI affiliates, bringing them in, scaling pages up, and growing revenue as much as possible with tracked links as well as halo effect onto Amazon as well as the TikTok Shop with the TikTok Shop affiliates. If you are an 8 or 9 figure TikTok Shop or Amazon brand, you're looking to scale and get as much content out there in order to drive more revenue to your store, the first link to apply to work with us is in the description box below. If you want to know exactly how you can implement this on a day-to-day basis into your ecom brand, watch this next video on the screen.